Okay. Yes. So we were doing the monomial, trinomial, and binomials. We finished with it, right? And we were doing the algebraic expressions chapter. So let's continue with it. We are going to see the degree, okay, of an equation of an expression right now. Okay. Now, suppose I am having an equation, okay, or an expression for x squared y. Okay. Now, what is the degree basically?
Ma'am,
You know
2.
that x. Yes. No.
Ma'am, the highest power. Ma'am, the highest power.
Highest power, yes, but degree will also take the sum of it, okay, of both the powers. Here, we will gonna take the sum of both the powers, and then what the answer will be, that we'll consider. Okay. Suppose x has the power of 2 and y has no power, means it has the power of 1. The variables which don't have a power means that they have a power of 1. Okay. So x, this is x has the power of 2 and y has the power of 1. So we'll add these powers. We will add these powers. 2 plus 1, that is 3. Okay. Hope this is clear to you. We add the powers. Okay.
How is it y to the power?
So will it be 4xy3?
Can you repeat it? And please say
I
one
was
by one.
asking, will it now be 4xy3? 4xy raised to the power 3.
4xy raised to the power 3. Xy raised to the power 3. We can say that, but we will not include it. Okay. We will not include this here. We'll just add up the power and use it. Okay. Suppose I am having 4 x raised to the power 3 y 2. Okay. Then again, take the sum of the powers, that is 3 plus 2. It becomes 5. So the degree is 5. Okay. You can write the definition. Yes, I mean, you were saying something. In a term, sum of the exponents of variables. Is called its degree. Okay, some of the exponents of variables is called its degree.
Ma'am, I had one question.
Yes, Dara.
When you wrote 4x raised to the power of 3, how did y become raised to the power of 2?
How did y become raised to the power 2? See, x and y in this one are two different variables. Okay, so different variables can have different power. Okay, and you're having different variables in one term. This is whole thing a one term. Okay, term I explained yesterday. What is a term? This is a term, and x variable has the power 3. Y variable is a different variable having the power of 2. So we have 3 and 2. Two exponential powers. We'll add them together. It will become 5. Okay, so the degree of 4x cubed y square will be 5. Okay, this is how you find out the degree.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so next question. Second, let me see. Can there be a power of 1? Yes, Sunil. When you are having only a single variable, suppose just x written, you consider its power as 1. Okay. When you're having only single variables written with no exponential power, we assume that its exponential power is 1. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Have you guys written it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to raise it and we will do the value of algebraic expression. Now, what happens? Sometimes we are given an expression, okay, and we are given the value of the variables in that expression. Okay, I will be given an expression and the value of variables in that expression. Look at this example. Okay, value of, I have to find out the value of 5x minus y. 5x minus, sorry, 5z minus y minus z. Okay, 5y minus z is. Now, for y equals to 0, z equals to minus 1. I'm given the values also, that in this equation, my y is 0, z is minus 1.
Ma'am, the
What to
answer is
find
1.
out?
Ma'am, the answer is 1.
Yeah, now what to find out? I have to solve this equation. So I'll put the values 5, okay, 0, minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Because z is minus 1. 5 into 0, 5 and 0 is in multiplication now. Right, so it's 0. Minus minus plus 1. So answer is 1. Okay, and I explained that sometimes you are given an expression. Now you are also given the value of the variables in that expression. Expression was 5y minus z, and I was given the value of y and z. Y was 0, z was minus 1. Okay, then what to do? We put those values in the equation in the place of x and y, and then we solve it to get our answer. Okay. Yeah. Let's try out one more. Value of, first write this one. Have you all written this one?
Yes,
Let me
ma'am.
know.
Ma'am, just give me a minute. I just logged in.
Okay, okay. If you haven't, hope you are able to get it. Can you hear me?
I don't think EB is there at the moment.
Yeah, I was just dropping a text.
Yes, ma'am, done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. All right. So let's try out one more. Value of, this is the question. Yes, Abraham. Done. Okay. Value of a plus b, a plus b, a minus b for a equals to 3 and b is equals to 2. Okay, a is 3, b is 2. So in the place of a, we write
Ma'am?
3. Yes,
Ma'am,
Edward?
you answered 1.
Yes. Then in the place here of a again 3 minus 2. Okay, so here it becomes how much? 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, and 3 minus 2, 1. Answer is 5, Edward. Okay, 5 ones are 5. When you are only having two things, two numbers, a variable written with no sign in between, it means that they are in multiplication. Okay.
Oh, I thought this A minus B equals to 1.
A minus b is 1, but then a plus b also we have now. So when we multiply 5 into 1, we have 5. Okay, so now your algebraic expression can come in any form, but the method remains the same. Any form it is, just write that down. Then just take the value of the variable that you are given, put it in that expression, and then solve it to get the answer. Okay. Okay, try this out. Value of a square plus b square plus c square minus 3b square. Okay, for a is a equals to b equals to c equals to d, which is equals to 2. In this, all the variables are having the same value. A, B, C, and D. Solve it and tell me what are you getting.
Ma'am, is the answer 0?
0. We'll check it out. First, all of you try it. And then later we'll check.
I got the answer.
Ma'am, the answer is 1.
You got 1. Sunyan got 0.
I got 1, ma'am.
I got 0.
Okay. Zara doing?
It didn't get any much further.
You couldn't get any further. Okay. Let's see. A square. That is 2.
Sorry, ma'am, even
square.
I got 0. Even I got 0. I was multiplying it wrong.
Okay. No problem. Minus 3. 2 square. Just give me a minute. Yes. The correct answer is 0.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I
Abraham.
left.
You left. Okay. So, Abraham, I
Ma'am,
gave this. Yes, Sajid.
ma'am, you did a wrong method, ma'am.
I
Ma'am,
did
see it.
4.
3, ma'am, for 3d square, you wrote 3 into 2 square. It has to be 3 into 2 square because 3 into 4, not 6 square. 6 square is 36.
Um, 1 second.
It should be 3 into 2 square, 3 into 4. So 12.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yes,
square is
yes,
36.
yes, yes.
6 square is not
Yes.
12.
Yeah, got it. Right. So, 4 into 3 and we'll get 12. Okay. First, we'll do 2 into 2, that is 4. Then we multiply with 3. Okay. First, I did 2 ka square, 2 raised to the power 2 we solve. Okay. That is 4. And then we'll multiply it with 3. I first multiply it with 3. Okay, so first solve the exponent and then do the multiplication.
Ma'am,
Yes, Abraham. Yes.
ma'am, I have an issue with my internet, ma'am. So I have done
Okay.
the device other than my laptop, my desktop, ma'am.
Mhm.
Can you just explain what was going on?
What is going on? Yes. I gave this question to try out. The equation was a squared plus b squared plus c squared minus 3d squared. And the value of all the 4 variables a, b, c, d was 2. Okay. Then we had to substitute the values and solve for the answer. So a square, I put 2 square, then again 2 square, then 2 square plus 3 raised to the power 3, then 3d square means 3 into 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, this is 3 into 3d square means 3, then into 2 raised to the power 2. So first you solve 2 raised to the power 2, which becomes 4. Then multiply it with 3. Okay, that is 12. So here I got 12 and here also 2 square is 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. Both the sides you will get 12. And 12 minus 12 is 0. Okay, this is how we will solve for this equation. Now, please try out exercise index questions 5.3. You have to, 2 questions you have to identify the which expressions are monomial, binomial, trinomial. And you have to try out such questions, the value questions, okay? Value of so and so is this, where this is this, you have to answer this. Okay?
That's a homework.
That's your homework.
Ma'am, could you repeat the homework? I didn't hear that.
Yes, Zara. In text questions 5.3. Okay. Okay. Now let's move forward.
Ma'am, I can't hear you, ma'am.
Addition, we are going to do algebraic expression.
Ma'am, could you repeat that? You were talking, but you were not audible, at least for me, I think.
Addition. We are going to start with addition of algebraic expression topic. Okay. Now, suppose I'm having an expression that I have to add 7x plus 2y plus 3x. 7x plus 2y plus 3x. This method is known as the grouping method.
Ma'am, what method? I didn't hear.
Grouping method. Okay. What do we do in the grouping method? We group the like terms together. Now, how to know what is a like term? With similar variables. Terms
It
with
has the
similar
same
variables.
variables in all terms.
Yes, same variables in all terms. So what are the like terms in this expression? Anyone?
Ma'am, 7x and 3x.
Yes, 7x and 3x. Put them together in one bracket. 7x plus 3x. Then take 2y outside. Plus 2y. Okay, now x you can take common. And 7 plus 3 you can take in one bracket. Plus 2y. 7 plus 3 is 10x plus 2y. This is your answer.
Answer be 12xy.
Can answer be 12xy? No, answer will be 10x plus 2y. Okay, because this is we are solving it in expression form only. Okay, we are doing this addition we're not solving for the values and all, but we are doing it in the expression form itself. So we'll keep it in an expression form. Okay. One more method I'll show you. Okay.
This is doing, ma'am. We are merging the like terms, right, ma'am?
Merging the like terms. Yes, Abraham. We are merging the like terms. Please write it down to here, then we'll do one more method.
Done, ma'am.
I have just one question.
Yes.
Ma'am, why in the last part did you put the bracket outside x?
Why did I put the bracket outside? I just put the bracket outside because I was talking about that expression, right? Just that's why. But you don't have to put a bracket there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, written, shall I erase it?
Yes, ma'am, written.
Erase it.
Okay. Okay, let's see the next method. Now I am having two terms to add, where I'm going to use the Boolean method. 4a plus 3b minus 12 and 2a minus 5c. Okay, 2a minus 5c. This is two different expressions I am having. Okay, that I have to add. Now, what we are going to do is Boolean method. So first we will write the first term, that is 4a. 4a. Write it as it is. 3b minus, this is 12c, okay? 12c. 12 c. Okay. Now, the second term, I will have a b. I will have a b variable. What variables do I have? I have the a and the c. And they come with a variable and c variable. Write them right below the a variable and c variable in the first term, below the first term. So this I'll write 2a here. Then I have minus 5c. Yes, minus 5c.
Ma'am, is it 6a plus 3b minus 17c?
Yes, 6a plus 3b minus 17c. Okay, how? We are going to add it with a plus sign. Now, minus, we'll do it from here. Okay, from here we'll start. Can you see the minus signs here? Here, minus. What's minus? Plus.
Yes.
So 12 plus 5 is 17, and then C as it is. But we put the sign of the bigger number. 12 has minus sign, so minus. Then 3b, nothing below 3b to add. So 3b as it is. 3b as it is. Okay. Then 4a plus 2 is how much? 6a. And we'll put plus here because only plus is there, no other sign. So plus as it is. So your answer will be 6a plus 3b minus 17c. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done.
I'm still copying.
Still copy. Okay, you can copy.
Done.
Okay. So hope the column method is clear to you. We just have to write this same kind of variables below each other. Then check the signs and solve them, and then you at the end you'll get the whole expression. Okay, if I have only numbers with it, if I have only numbers, suppose I had don't write this, it's just an example. Suppose I'm having 2 here and 3 in this one. 3. Okay. So I would have just written it below each other. It would have become 5. Yes. Okay. If there are only number, write it above and below each other. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
When we did the 12c plus 5c, we don't do carry over to 3b. We just write it as it is.
No. We don't do carry over to 3. We just write it as it is. Okay. Okay. So
Ma'am, we don't do
two
carry over
things.
to b. Ma'am, we don't do carry over to b because b is a different variable than c.
Yes. Yes, that is right. B
So
is
if
a
it was the
different.
same variable, we could have done a carry over.
If it was the same variable, basically in while adding the expressions, we don't use carryover. We just put it as it is.
Okay, but
If it was the
just
same,
Edric just said that because it's a different variable. But what if it was the same variable? What if it wasn't 3b with 3c?
if it was 3c, then it would have come directly 3c below at the place of 3c.
Okay, so
Like,
even then we wouldn't have done it.
yes, even then you don't have to carry anything add it.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
If it was
one question.
4a minus 12c plus 3b, then the minus 5c would come below the minus 12c, right?
Can you repeat it, Samir?
If the order was 4A minus 12C plus 3B, then the minus 5C
Plus,
would come under the minus 12C, right?
yes, Samir. That's right. Okay, that's correct. Now, one question I am going to give you all to try out by both the grouping method and the column method. Okay,
So I'm trying to
and
both or no?
both. You have to solve by both methods in this. Okay, 7 minus 14x and 5x minus a minus 3. Okay. 7 minus 14x is one expression, another is 5x minus a minus 3. First do the grouping, then do the same thing with the column method.
Ma'am, is it minus 9x minus a plus 4?
Minus 9x minus a plus 4. Answer is something like that, yes. Close.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Both.
Yes.
I got the answer 19 and minus 10 plus A by grouping method. 19.
Check that again, Amara. Check that once again. Check your signs also.
Ma'am, I got 9x minus 7 minus a minus 3.
9x minus 7 minus a minus 3. Okay. Half is correct. Half you need to check it out. You'll get 3 terms in the answer. Okay, not 4 terms, 3 terms will get.
Ma'am, now I got 9 and minus A.
9x minus 7.
Yeah, no, sorry, 9x minus A.
Okay. Like I said, you'll get 3 terms. Okay, that's 2 terms. So check it once more.
I got 9x minus A minus 4.
9x minus a minus 4. Okay, Simon. Check your signs again, Simon. Okay. Check your sign once more.
Ma'am, does that 3 have a variable?
Does 3 have a variable? This 3? It doesn't has a variable, Abraham. It is only 3. Okay. Okay, let's try it out. I'm going to solve it. All of you all please check your solutions. Okay, let's do the grouping method first. I have to add 7 minus 14x. So 7 minus 14x plus 5x minus 8 minus 3. We'll do grouping. So number together we will take. What are the number here? 7 and 3. So
7 and minus
7.
3.
Yes, minus 3. 3 is of minus, so minus 3. Then we'll put a plus sign. What are the like terms? 14x and 5x.
Minus 14x.
Minus 14x. Yes, minus 14x and
Ma'am, you
plus
keep forgetting the
5x.
minus, ma'am.
Minus, this minus is included with the whole thing. That is why I'm not saying it. But yes, you will put it with minus. Okay?
Yes, you have to put it with minus because it's add. That's why.
Yes, minus 14 x plus 5x. Okay, and then at the end you have a,
Minus
but it is
a.
minus a.
Minus
Yes.
a.
Yes. Minus a. Put the minus a. Okay, now we have done the grouping. Now we'll solve it. 7 minus 3, 4 plus 4. Now, here, look very carefully. In this bracket, we have minus 14x plus 5x.
So it will
We
be
have a
equal to minus, right, ma'am? Minus plus equals to minus.
minus, yes. Minus plus equals to minus. So we will write it as it will
Minus
become minus 9.
9x.
Yes. So 4 plus, we can write minus 9x
Plus minus a.
minus 8. Right. Now, here also we have the signs plus and minus sign. Plus minus is
Minus.
minus. Minus 9x minus 8
Ma'am,
is your answer. Yes, Edric?
I wrote minus 9x minus a plus 4.
Plus 4. That because you took 7 minus 3 at the end. You first did the grouping of minus 14x and 5x.
First I
It's
did the
okay, like-
variables, then I did the numbers.
Then you did the number. Okay. That's not a problem. Okay. But the grouping should be correct. Now let's do the following method.
Ma'am, same here. Here also first I did the variables, then I did the numbers. First I did the x,
First
then
you
the
did the
a, then the
variables.
numbers.
Okay, so I'm going to write the first equation first. 7 minus 14x. Okay, you write minus 3. Okay, then plus ka 15, plus ka not 15, yeah, 5x. 5x here, and then minus a you have to do. And add we have to do. Minus a as it is. Plus minus we have in 14x and 5x. Plus minus is minus 9x. Okay, and then 7 minus 3 is
4.
okay. So we have 4 minus 9x minus 8. Your answer. Now, if there is any doubt, you can ask me in this question.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Why have you written the minus 3? Why is it minus 3?
Why is
Because
it
there was a
minus
minus sign before 3.
Yes, here
It is
Why?
in the
minus.
question.
Why is it minus 3, ma'am?
In the question, it's minus sign before 3. Here, in the question, it's minus 3, right? So
Okay.
just minus 3 will put.
So then why didn't you do minus 14 n as well, x as well?
Minus 14 I did, Nasi. Minus 14 I did. And minus a also I did.
Okay.
Here minus a, so I put minus a here.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, okay, so when there's no sign before the number, it's counted as plus.
Yes. No sign before the number. It's counted as plus. We covered the addition portion today. Tomorrow we'll start with the subtraction and then the multiplication.
Ma'am, not tomorrow, ma'am, Monday.
Yes, Monday, next class. Ratan Zara?
Ma'am, could you just explain me
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Abraham.
one thing? Ma'am, why did you change the sum? And can you explain me how to change the sum? Because ma'am, when I tried to change the sum, ma'am, I got the answer wrong.
Change the sign, you mean?
The sum, ma'am, like you rearranged it. How do you rearrange it?
How do I rearrange it? Okay. So see, Abraham, what I did, I took the numbers together first. What are the only number I have? 7 and 3. No variable. Okay, in those two, no variable. Only numbers. So in the first bracket, I took 7 and 3. Then I move to the like terms. What are the like terms? Terms with the same variable. What are they? 14x minus 14x and 5x. Okay, so I took minus 14x and 5x in same brackets and then I put it here. Then what is the last term that is left alone? A minus a. So you put minus a at the end. This is how I have rearranged that. Okay, number together, like variable terms together, and then what is left, you put that at the end.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
So, ma'am, so what you did is you put 7 plus 14x is because, and then what you did, ma'am, is because of the signs. Because after 5x, it will come plus before it.
Yeah.
So, ma'am,
Yes.
just use those plus and minus signs. So the signs got correct, and you could do the addition and the subtraction. The addition.
Yes. That's right. Okay. Okay then, Lara, Edric. See you
One
next week.
last question.
Bye, ma'am.
Ma'am, just
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
ma'am,
Yes, Abraham. Ask Abraham. Yes.
and just one last question.
Yes. Yes. Ask.
Ma'am, so is it called adding, ma'am? Is because I think it's called grouping. Grouping like term.
Grouping. Grouping like terms. Yes, it is called grouping because we are taking together all the similar things we are finding. Number we are taking together. The X terms we are taking together. Okay. So we are doing grouping.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. 2 minutes break and then we will start with the science class. Okay. 2 minutes break and then we will begin with the science class. Okay, hope you all are there because we're going to begin. Can I have your videos on, please? Yes. So yesterday we talked about air currents. Okay. All right. So any questions from the portion that we studied today? Hope it was clear to you how the air currents are produced. What are the regions? The three regions. What's the temperature in all the three regions? Hope all of that part is clear to you all. No doubts. Okay. Okay. Also,
What did you say?
what did I say? Yeah. So, Simeon, I was saying that hope the portion that I explained yesterday was clear to you all. All
Yes.
the three regions, then how the air currents are produced, how the movement of the wind is taking place, all of that. Okay. So, today, before we begin this class, I want to ask you all, are there any doubts that you are having from the science test, 13th chapter, crop production? You can ask me.
1 second, I just want to look. I
Yes,
forgot if
go
I have
I have a
doubts on.
question.
Okay. Yes,
I think
Ananda.
it was from the question number 6. It was reading and logic. It was a question of 4 marks, I think. Yeah, it was 4 marks question. And you gave me 3 marks in that. May I ask why?
Okay. Let me open your paper. 1 minute. Sixth question.
Yes, ma'am, reading and logic.
Yes. Weeding. I made a line under weeding can be done by chemicals and labor alike. You had to write weeding. Like okay, weeding can be done by chemicals and labor alike. Yes. And then a little bit you missed on the part where you had to say a little bit about lodging also.
There wasn't much written about logic in the book, ma'am.
Yes, there wasn't much written about lodging,
There was
but
hardly anything.
yeah, lodging is basically the bending of the
Yeah, I didn't know
trees
what
and
lodging was because it was nothing about lodging was written. It was written as reading and lodging, but nothing was written about it.
okay, all right. So for that only I deducted 1 mark. Lodging is basically the bending of the crop or the plant. Okay, the pressure on that.
But ma'am, I don't understand. Could you show me where that is written? I couldn't find any lodging, any this thing written about lodging. I searched three
Okay,
times for it. I couldn't find it.
okay. In your book it might not be there then, but it's okay. Like if it's not there in your book, then it's fine. I thought it's like there, so I didn't check that out. But yeah, so for that only I deducted. Else the answer is no. Okay,
Because the title in the book it's written as reading and lodging, but it's only about reading in it.
only about building. Okay, all right. So I'll just tell you, lodging is when the bending of the crops takes. Okay, so please remember that. Anything else?
In question 1, the the first part, the fill in the blanks thing, I wrote cultivating. Why did you put a mark under it?
You wrote cultivating. Why did I put a mark under it? Let me open it somewhere. cultivating, I deducted half mark for it because it's basically preparing the soil. Okay. Cultivating is the term used for on a larger level, on a much larger scale, the term we use
Like
cultivate.
more,
More, yeah.
like more
All the process.
general.
Yes, all the processes involved in cultivating. But when I say preparing the soil, that is what it should be. Okay, the answer. Should have been preparing the soil. But yeah, cultivating relates to it. So I gave half mark and deducted half mark. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Cultivating is okay. Like the answer is I considered it.
and for irrigation, why did you reduce half mark?
For irrigation, why I reduced half mark? Because
Yeah, the question for
question 4. Irrigation various methods to supply water to crops. Irrigation is okay. The definition was very short, Simeon. Only a half line definition. That is why half or one line definition. You could please write like 2 or 2.5 lines for the definition. See, it was a
Okay.
5 mark question. So 2 marks for the definition, 3 marks for the 3 methods. Okay, so because of the short length of the definition I deducted. Simeon, your marks, most of the marks are deducted because of the length of the answers. Okay, like in the last question also, I gave 8.5 because in threshing you wrote only one line. Threshing was very short. Sowing was also very short. So that is why I deducted. Okay, question 7 was
So
half
is it
correct.
because of that also you deducted half mark in question 6?
Yes, that is the reason I deducted half marks in question 6.
Okay.
You had to explain reading of it. Okay. And then in 7th, the insecticides meaning was correct, so I gave half mark, but examples weren't. Okay,
I couldn't
potassium.
remember the correct example.
Yeah, it's okay. Potash, aluminum, phosphate aren't the insecticides. It's okay for now. Yes. Now, one thing I want to discuss with
Ma'am,
you
I
is
have one
phosphate.
last question, ma'am, about concerning this.
Yes, yes.
The
So,
last question was a 10 marks question. You gave me 9 marks for it. Did you deduct that half of that 1 mark because I had to expand a little more?
yes, threshing and winnowing, you could extend a little more. Okay, so for that only I deducted 1 mark. Either, like besides that, it was okay. Your answer was good.
Question 8 also you deducted 1.5 marks.
Simeon's paper. Let me open it and see. Eighth question. Yes, because that's what I'm saying. Because threshing and sowing and threshing very small matter you have written. Only one, 2 lines.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember everything, so I was writing it in points.
Yeah, points is okay. Points is okay. But points needs to be a little bit more elaborated. Okay? I want you all to write in points. That is okay. Okay, but the matter should be little more. Okay, when you're writing in points, make sure 1 point is at least 1.5 lines.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Abraham, any doubts from the test?
No doubts.
No doubts. Okay. Abraham, your second question I deducted because of the name you wrote you got the winter crop, monsoon crop, seasonal correct, but you confuse the names in the Z and Harif and all that.
That I could not understand, ma'am. The Z and the thing. It's because
Yeah,
I
that's it.
remember Hindi names.
Yes. So you confuse it in that way. And One second. Reading, you had to, you gave the definition, but you didn't give the measures. So I deducted, and education was okay. Okay,
How much?
difference also. How much?
How
Yes,
much
ma'am.
is the average lines that should be taken to write as normal definition? Like for what is sowing or what is irrigation?
What is sowing? What is irrigation? 2.5 to 3 lines for definition. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But if it is a question of 3 marks, 4 marks, okay, then try to explain it a little bit more, right? Definition in 2.5 or 3 marks. Then explain it in another 2 lines. And then if it's a 4 mark question, then put 2 examples or methods or anything that you can remember that is related to the definition that's asked. Okay. Like that you answer. You use examples, you use any methods or types with it if it's a big mark question. If only definition is asked, 2 marks question, write the definition and leave. Okay, that's okay, you'll get the 2 marks. If it's a 4 mark question, 5 mark question, then write the definition, explain it, and then you can put the names of the method or the type or anything else. Examples along with it. Okay, next time on, I am going to, I've decided to put the word limits on the answers. Okay, we'll try this out so that you will get the idea of how much to write in each answer. We'll try to put the word limit for all the questions. Okay, either this or we will classify it as short answers with word limit this to this. Then long answers, 5 marks answers, 6 mark answers with word limit this to this. That way I can put so you will know how much to write it. Like one line is mostly 7 to 8 words is one line. Okay, so if it's 7 to 8 words, say 8 words is one line. So if I say that 5 lines, 40 words, okay? Short answer, word limit 40, 40 to 50 word limit means that you have to write 5 to 6 lines. Okay, that way. Then got it? See, if I say
What
that
marker question is this? 5 to 6 lines?
short answer, if I say this an example I'm giving, if I say a short answer, short question, okay, word limit I have put 40 to 50 words. Okay. So your lines in it that you'll be writing will be around 5 to 6 lines. Okay, because one line around 7 to 8 words are there. One line, 7 to 8 words we write in one line. Okay, so if 40 to 50 word limit, we know that 5 to 6 lines will write. Okay, like this I'll try to mention. And if it's a short question, 3 mark question, okay, 3 mark question, then 5 to 6 lines I need. Okay, or if it is in points, then please don't write one line points. Okay, at least 2 line points should be there. If it's a 3 mark question, in 3 points you have to write like 3 methods of irrigation for 3 marks. So please write, explain the method in at least 2 lines. 1 point in at least 2 lines. Okay. Abraham, you were not there. Okay.
So for each method of irrigation, 2 lines.
2 lines. If it is asked, all the 3 methods are asked in 3 marks, then for 1 mark, 2 lines. Okay. Then 4 mark questions around 7 to 8 lines. 7 to 8 lines for 4 marks question. 4 marks question. 7 to 8 lines or 10 lines. Okay. Then if suppose you are having 5-marker questions. So 10 to 12 lines. 10 to 12 or 15 lines for 5-mark questions. 5-mark questions are long questions. Okay, so let's make it 12 to 15 lines for 5 marks questions. Okay, then 15 to 20 lines for 6-marker questions. Now, 5-mark question, 6-mark question, I expect something extra from you. Okay, suppose you've written 12-line answer. With that, try to make a small diagram. Try to make a little flow chart of it. Okay, try to make a small diagram or a flow chart. Suppose I have 3 methods of irrigation. Okay, so 3 methods of irrigation. 1, 2, 3. Traditional. Okay. Drip system. Okay. And the third one, you can write sprinkler system. Okay. Then explain. Put 1. Put traditional. Explain traditional. Then put 2. Write drip. Then put the drip. Explain the drip. Put 3. Write sprinkler. This is for the 5-marker, 6-marker. Okay, I expect a little creativity in the long questions, especially. Okay, 5 marks, 6
Ma'am,
marks.
have you written 12 to 15 lines for 5 marks?
Yes, 12 to 15 lines for 5 marks. Okay, but 10 lines you can make if you're giving a diagram. Again, if you're
And
giving a diagram,
marks, there's like 15 to 20 lines.
15 to 20 lines. Minimum 15, 14, 15 lines. Max, you can write 20. Okay, but again, if it's a diagram, you can reduce the line limit a bit. Okay. Or if you are using flowchart, then also you can like all the 3, 1, 2 traditional dripping sprinkler, 3 to 4 lines, 3 to 4 lines traditional, 3 to 4 lines dripping, 4 lines in sprinkler, like that. Okay.
Ma'am, the chart I had
Lines.
made comparing the fertilizer and the compost one, that's the question number 3. Was that fine? I had compared the fertilizer with the
Chart you made in question number 3. Let me open and see it. Yes, it was fine. Okay. But a little, the points were a little short. So, but you explained it above. So I considered it. Okay. Abraham's marks I deducted because 5-mark question, I got only 3 points. Okay. So please make it 5 points. Like the number of marks, that many points you have to make. If not, you're not getting the points, then do a flow chart. Okay. You can do a little flow chart. You can give some examples. Okay, suppose I'm not doing this flowchart. I don't know. Flowchart I'm not making. What I'll do? Traditional. Okay, then dripping. I can give a diagram of the irrigation thing. Okay, I can give a small. Abraham gave diagrams of irrigation thing. I like that. Okay, like small, he explained. But
But
diagrams are also
diagrams of irrigation will be tough, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's quite tough.
you have to
one.
draw the
One you can. Yes, you have to draw the. So it's optional. Like it's optional. One you
so
can make if you want to.
if you draw a diagram, will you get extra points from that?
Will you get extra points for that? That depends. If you write good answer, no diagram, okay, answer fulfilling the limit, then also I'll give marks. Okay, I'll give marks to you. But if you want to reduce the limit, then in question 5 and 6, add something extra. If you're reducing the answer limit, the line limit, add a flowchart, add examples, add a diagram. Okay, so like that you can explain in long questions. Okay, extra marks for this what I'm saying. Yeah, extra marks for diagrams, not really, But yeah, if your answer is short, but you have given the diagram, you will get the marks. Okay, you will get the marks. This is the limit that will be following. When like this is like okay, 5, 15 to 20 lines. We used to have word limits for big questions. Like I want to share with you all. If we had 10 mark questions too. So y'all know what was the word limit for that? 450 to 550 words, 600 words. So we didn't like 10 mark questions. We had to write 5 pages for one question.
10 mark.
10 mark, 5 pages for the 10 mark question.
Now I think I'm gonna get a fracture writing so much.
Yes, we were like so tired. My hand used to hurt. I used to get blue thing here on my thumb. That was like tough writing 5 pages for one answer. That's not the case with y'all anyways. Okay, so don't worry about 5 pages or like I want a full page full or 2 pages full. No, I want what y'all are
Ma'am, you
writing.
basically get like 2 marks for one page you've written. The 10 mark
Yes,
question.
yes, 10 marks question means 4 to 5 pages. So, but that's not the case here. Here, just the line limits, please take care. Like, please write at least like a bit more than half the page for 5, 6 mark questions, okay? 3/4 page, say,
Ma'am,
okay? If no diagram you are making, then yeah,
ma'am,
Abraham.
you have to have a 3/4 page.
3/4 page, around 3/4 page. If this is the paper, okay, you start writing from here. So if you are not making any diagram, no flow chart, nothing, okay, at least this much.
Ma'am, can I take a 1 day for
So
that?
that's like 3/4 the page.
Ma'am, can I take 24
3/4
hours?
the page. Can you take 24 hours for that?
Ma'am, I won't want to write 3/4 of a page.
3/4 of a page is not necessary. If you are adding a flow chart, if you are at half a page, you can put for 5 to 6 mark question. If you are putting a flow chart, if you put a diagram and all that, okay, that thing is there. Again, points is there. You don't have to write paragraph, a whole paragraph. Okay, put it in points. 5 points for 5 mark question. 2 to 3 lines each point. Okay, put it in
So
points.
which
No
will give you
paragraph.
more points? If you like more marks, if you put it in points or if you put it in like a very long paragraph?
I prefer you guys put it in points. Okay, points gives you more marks. Why? Because I do, but most examiners, when you go out, when you grow up, gonna give exams. They don't read paragraphs. You know, have that much time to like read every paragraph, every word. They go through the points quickly. Also, how do we write the points? Suppose I'm having like again say the methods of irrigation. Okay. So I'll write the drip system. Drip system. Okay. Then underline it for point 1. Then explain the drip system. So they will read the drip system, that name you know. Then they'll read the first line and they'll give you the marks. The student knows it. In points, it's easier to check. Okay. When if you're writing it in point, it's easier to check and it's like more clear. Clarity is there.
But
Instead of paragraph.
supposing like in the point you have to write a like you know enough that you can write a paragraph for each point. Then how will you write it? Will you like put a point and then put pointers under each point?
Till you put a point and then put pointers under each point. In higher classes, we do that. Yes. So you can do it. Okay. Like put one point, then you put the meaning, you put the example, then put the sprinkler system, 1 point, meaning, then example. This way also you can do. It's fine. Okay. But what I suggest, strongly suggest, please avoid writing paragraphs. Okay. It will you lose marks in paragraphs. You'll get the everything will get jumbled up. Okay. So write in
Okay.
points and leave lines in between each point. Okay. Leave lines in one line between each point and write it in points. Okay. Anything else related to the test paper? Any thing else about the diagrams and all? Anything? When you get a question that says, explain this with the help of a diagram. Okay, explain this thing with the help of a diagram. Then you can do both. You can first make the diagram, then do the explanation, or you can do the explanation first and then make the diagram. Both are correct. Okay, but please make sure that when you are told to explain a process, the respiration process it is. Okay, so try to go step by step, how it happens. Okay, go in step by step. Okay, in the beginning, how we inhale the air, how our lungs expand. Okay, contract, everything we are going to write in a sequence. Okay, then you can make the diagram. So like that. All right. You can do it in points. Okay. Paragraph if you're doing. See, paragraph writing is also there. It's one system. Okay, that I haven't told you. Okay, I haven't told. There is a system in paragraph writing also. Okay, one para you do. Okay, you write. See, from here I have started writing one line, two line, three line, four line, and zero. Okay, then I'll change the paragraph. Fifth line I'll start writing from. So it becomes your second paragraph. Okay. Then it finished here suppose. Then next line I'll start writing from. So paragraph writing shouldn't be one big paragraph of like 12 lines, 15 lines. No, not that. Okay. Paragraph writing is 3 to 4 small paragraphs of 2 to 3 lines.
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
So that is paragraph writing. Okay. We put small paragraphs. Okay. In an answer. But if you're putting small paragraphs, better to write it in points. Okay. Like that. Now, anything else? Samir, anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. So in the next paper, I'll try to put a line limit or a word limit. Okay. For every answer. So you can answer them.
So you'll have to write. So you will write like next to each question how many words you have to use or something.
Yes, I'll write short questions like 2 mark, 3 mark, and I'll write a line limit. Write an answer in like 5 lines. Then I'll write if I'm giving very short and long. So long, I'll give long questions will be 5 markers. I'll put the line limit. Okay, answer in 12 to 15 lines, or 10 to 15 lines. Okay. So I'll put a line limit so that with that you can see an answer. Now that depends on you that if you want to answer a paragraph or points, but strongly suggest that please answer in points only. Okay, try to answer most of the questions in points. Yes, Abraham.
And I have a question, ma'am, is because like I can't type so I can't write so fast, and you put the limits as 1.5 hours for 40 marks, ma'am, and that takes a lot of time.
I'll increase the limit. Okay.
And ma'am, by the time I start the test, ma'am, I have to go for some class or something, and then I have to come back and complete.
Yes.
And ma'am,
So why not? Yeah, say again. Say.
ma'am, it becomes difficult.
Okay, I get it. I get you. See why I am I'm putting the time limit is because you can have an idea like when you will go to give an actual test, when your test will start of this unit, you will be given a time limit. That 80 marks paper you have to finish in 3 hours. Okay. 70 marks or 80 marks paper in 3 hours will be given the limit. So for that practice, the writing speed also we need to practice, okay? Or else you'll be unable to finish the paper. The long questions will be left. So for that practice, but it's okay, Abraham, right now. Slowly, but I want you to practice your writing speed, okay? To improve it. Because right now at home it's okay. My tests, it's fine. But actual tests, when you will give that time, 3 hours you will get for 80 mark paper. That time you will have to write fast.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I mean a
Yes.
question, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
do we have to write in pen?
Do you have to write in pen? Eighth class, I think yes. They'll you guys will have to write in pen. Okay. Also, you can use blue and black pens also. That's not a compulsion, just a suggestion. Okay, that you can use blue and black pens too. For the point heading, black pen, description, blue. Okay, or just put a line with black pen under the point headings, subheadings of the points and all. Okay,
Ma'am,
Is that compulsory or a suggestion?
not compulsory in my tests. This is a suggestion for like from my side to you. Here,
So it
like
would
my
be
test is
compulsory in a other test, like for a school.
for school test also, it's not compulsory, but what it does is it makes your copy look much nicer, clearer. So when the examiner highlighting the important things, when he doesn't, like I said, examiner doesn't have a lot of time to read everything. When he sees the highlighted thing written in black, it quickly highlights it. So he'll read it, the black thing, and he'll know that the point is correct. Okay,
Okay.
it gives more clarity to your answers.
and ma'am, we
Okay.
cannot use red pen, right?
No, red pen you cannot use. Red and green pens don't use it. Use black only, blue and black if you are using. Okay.
And ma'am, can we use erasable pens?
Erasable pens. No, I don't think that's allowed. Erasable pens. Okay. Yes, Ananya, something you want to say?
Sorry, what, ma'am? I couldn't hear you.
Anything that you want to ask?
No, ma'am. I asked my two doubts.
Ask. Okay. All right then. See you all. Okay. We didn't start anything today. Anyways, it's fine. It's okay. Tomorrow on, next week, sorry, we'll start with 18.2.1. Test of chapter 14 of science will be on Tuesday. Okay? Math class will be there at 8:30, and then science test will be there afternoon.
What is the chapter name, ma'am?
Ma'am, if I'm
I think it's the electric current. This is light. We had before light, we were having sound. Before that, we had motion. Is it motion? One second, let me see. 15th chapter is motion. 14th is, yeah, electric currents, magnets and electric currents.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Okay.
for this, is there any diagrams? Like we will have
Diagrams,
to use
electric circuit diagrams will be there. These diagrams. Open
Just
circuit,
these ones?
yes. One second, let me see if anything else is there. Battery diagram is optional. Okay, magnet diagram is also like you, if you want, you can
But ma'am,
draw a not.
what will definitely be there in the test? Just the symbols one?
What will definitely be there in the test, from the test point of view, electric circuit diagrams are important. Okay,
What?
electric
What?
circuit. Electric circuit diagrams are important.
You mean the
Other
simple
diagrams,
one, right?
even the simple one, yes. Simple ones, you should know, yes. Okay, this
I
No,
know.
diagrams
I'm
you-
saying the symbols one, right? The symbol, the electric circuit of
symbol,
symbols one, right?
symbol ones, yes. Symbol ones you yes, please do the symbol diagrams also. And this notes out of magnet diagrams. This you, if you want to do it, make it while explaining the magnet. Okay, then you can make. Okay, it's up to you.
And
Ma'am, could you please just do one thing? Could you just send the diagrams onto the group?
I will send. Yes, yes, yes. I'll send the diagrams.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, else you don't. Yeah.
ma'am,
Magnetic effect of electric current. This diagram is also important.
ma'am, I tried this experiment, but it didn't work.
This experiment,
Yep.
14.10.
Yes, ma'am. 14.6, ma'am. Converted
I
to
tried it once.
ma'am.
Did it work with you, Simeon?
It worked with me, but it didn't work so well.
Ma'am, I tried it with
Like very slightly.
I tried it with a 9-volt battery, and still it didn't work.
Okay, then try changing the iron nail. Okay, try it with a new iron nail,
Ma'am, it was brand new.
brand new. Then try the changing the wire. I don't know what the issue must be. Maybe the battery, if it was connected well to the battery, the wire.
Ma'am, my father said it won't work is because the two wires were touching each other.
Two wires would touch each other. Okay. Try it again next time. Okay.
Okay.
This diagram is also important. Electroplating. Okay. Electroplating diagram is also a good diagram. I'll share it all with you in the group, so don't worry. But yeah, please do these diagrams and we'll meet on Monday night. See you all then. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Is there any math test?
Math test, no, not until you finish chapter 5.
Ma'am, is there any English test?
It's an English test next week.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, Simin. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, thank you.